What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about BSV and also going into why I'm still holding BSV. In my last video, I saw a lot of people were commenting, and honestly, I'll be 100% honest with you guys, I just deleted your comments because I figured, you know what, it'll be a lot easier for me to just show you guys what I'm looking at and explain a little bit about how I trade these cycles and what time frames I'm trading in. So without further ado, you guys, if you enjoy these videos, go ahead and share them with your friends, hit the like button, and comment down below. So let's get straight into the analysis. Okay, so we have BSV versus Bitcoin on the top. And on the bottom, we have XRP versus Bitcoin. Now, normally, in like 90% of my videos, I'm doing analysis on the dollar pairs. And we will get into the dollar pair analysis in a moment. But I'd like to start with the Bitcoin analysis just to show you a fractal that I've seen many, many times in these markets before. So there's kind of a few different things that happens when a coin gets added, like a new project gets added. If you're in a massive bull market, that project tends to just pump. It gets added to the exchange and the project basically just either drops a little bit and then pumps or just goes straight into pumping. If you're in more of an accumulation phase, like with BSV, you know, we're talking 2018 type of deal here, you can see that this market went into an accumulation phase. So I'm looking at this older cycle on XRP because this is when XRP was also in an accumulation phase. On the top and the bottom, you guys can see similarities between their charts. If you were to go back and look at maybe some of the other altcoins in 2015 in these earlier cycles, you'll actually see a lot of these patterns where it gets added to an exchange, it consolidates sideways or sideways down for even a couple of years or so, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2020, 2021. And then you get a breakout, right? And once you break that downtrending resistance, it's like all of this pressure is released in the market. You can imagine like a soda can getting popped after years of being shaken. And that's the kind of explosion that I'm personally expecting in BSV. So even though, yeah, I've been buying pretty early on here on this chart, I don't care. Because I'm accumulating right where whales are accumulating really, really low buy orders on these coins. So these types of patterns repeat over and over again. I'm a market cycle analyst, and most of the charts that I'm doing is because of Fibonacci, Elliott waves, and market cycles. So if you see me telling you to buy something in these videos, for example, like BSV, and I bought this and it hasn't popped yet, you have to understand these cycles can take time. This is 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, but the pop happens really fast. So sometimes you'll buy something, sometimes it pops right away. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit and let the market finish accumulating, break out and pop. I really don't care. I see the trend, I see the pattern, I've seen it before, and I'll put my money in it. So that's why I put so much money in BSV, half of my Bitcoin in BSV, and also why I really don't care that the prices haven't broke out yet, because I have a trading plan, I have a strategy, and nothing has changed according to my strategy and my trading plan. So let's look a little bit over the dollar pairs, because the dollar pairs are also super useful to obviously do analysis on. Let's go ahead and pull up BSV versus the dollar on the bottom here. So I believe we can go ahead and find that on Bitfinex. Here we go. And then on the top chart, we'll go ahead and pull up, may sound crazy, but you'll see why I'm doing this. On the top chart, I'm actually going to go ahead and instead of adding BSV, I'm going to start with a few different examples of accumulation patterns that have happened in both cryptocurrency that I've seen before, and also accumulation patterns that have happened in other places. So this is pretty cool, you guys. If we go ahead and check out a coin like Dash, let's go find Dash. And so there's Dash versus the dollar. I'm actually looking for Dash versus Bitcoin for this specific example, but I'll show you a few other examples too. So this is Dash versus Bitcoin. This is a horizontal accumulation pattern. This happens a lot, you guys. If you go find different charts and you go study their cycles and zoom in and map out what's going on, you'll start to see these patterns. You'll start to be able to just find them and remember what they look like. And even though they're not exactly the same, like we've discussed with fractals, they're so similar it really doesn't matter. So this type of accumulation, sideways accumulation that happens, 1 year, 2 year, basically almost 3 years and then break out, just like BSV here, almost the same time frame of accumulation, is not something we have. It's not like it's new. People are like, oh, BSV, it's accumulating. You guys, that's what these coins do. They accumulate, and the longer they accumulate, imagine how much pressure is building up. All right, let's look at coffee futures contracts. And you guys are like, what is Dallin doing? He's pulling coffee up. What? Well, go see on my TradingView posts and you'll see some of the psychology I'm using when I'm trading these markets, because it's not only about crypto. Like, you have to understand what's going on in the world to get a really good idea of what you can do. I mean, even with your crypto profits, what are you going to do with all your crypto profits, right? You have to ask yourself these questions and figure out answers, because if you don't, and then you don't have an answer for it when the time comes, you're going to spend your crypto profits on something you might regret. So, all right, so here's coffee futures on the top, here's BSV on the bottom. Coffee has been accumulating since 1970, but this is the same type of accumulation, sideways accumulation. The only difference is coffee is on a much larger time scale than cryptocurrency. The stocks are always going to be far larger time frames. All right, now let's switch from coffee, and I'll show you one other kind of food-oriented thing. We have wheat. Wheat looks surprisingly similar to BSV. It even had like a false breakout above, and came back down to do a rounded bottom before it's going to break out. Rounded bottom, same type of structure in the market, you guys. Now let's go ahead and pull up one more chart on the top here, and I'm actually going to pull up a 3D printer stock. So if we pull up this 3D printer stock, I'm going to show you what happens after the accumulation cycle is done. So we get our accumulation cycle, and we get our rounded bottom. Here's our rounded bottom structure. Here's our rounded bottom structure on BSV. Once prices break out, this is a type of parabolic movement that comes afterwards. You go vertical in price. So to everybody wondering, what is BSV going to do? Where is BSV going? And commenting on my videos, no, I haven't changed my trading plan. Everything still is exactly what we're looking for. You may have to give these markets some time, and sometimes when you're watching other coins break out, that can be hard. That can be difficult to see that. But as long as you stick to your plan and you've got good setups, like, it doesn't matter if one coin pumps that you don't get every once in a while. Stick to your plan. You're going to make money on those coins that are doing well when they break out. These setups, there's hundreds of setups that are going to do well. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of setups in this bull market, you guys. And so don't get stuck on watching one coin pump that maybe you missed out on. That can really slow down your potential of making money on all the setups you're going to make money on already if you don't, get stuck on the feeling of the fact that you might be missing out. Because there's infinite opportunity in the market, so you don't ever have to worry about running out of opportunity. It doesn't even matter. If we stop trading crypto, if crypto was completely banned, we could re-change this to a stock trading channel. And I'm telling you right now, there's enough action in the stock market. We might not get the exact same percentage gains as crypto, but we'd be getting pretty similar percentage gains, especially if we traded like low cap stocks. There's an explosion of money coming in right now to all of these spaces. It's not about opportunity. It's about whether you have the right mindset to take advantage of that opportunity. And mindset includes patience. And patience includes time. So give your coins some time to break out. They will start to follow the ones that are leading. And those market leaders are really just showing you what's going to happen to the rest of the market. So, but yeah, you guys, fun stuff in the group, fun stuff in the markets. Bitcoin looking like we've got another bull flag kind of pattern like we did over here. Painting with an ABC correction inside of it. So we have an ABC. We go look over here. We have another bullish flag with another ABC, as you can see. So, let's watch for a breakout on Bitcoin. We're going to start to see money flooding into all these other markets, the total market cap as a whole. And your altcoins are going to pop off. Any coins that I'm still holding, that you're still holding, that we're holding as a community that haven't popped off yet, they will pop off. So just let the market paint its picture. There's going to be plenty of money coming in. There's plenty of opportunity for you guys to make money. Just keep the mindset and the right attitude, and you'll get profits throughout this cycle. I promise you that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I appreciate you guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future updates. As always, stay profitable out there.